Tasneem, can we go ahead with the agenda?
Yes, we can.
I think PDRR Rtr Naveen Senna has joined this meeting.
Okay. So welcome, Naveen. So today we are having our trainer for the day, PDRR Naveen Senna from our ID 3190. Let me introduce him in front of you all, my dear Rotractors. He was born on March 7, 1991. Rotractor Naveen has been building his leadership skills right from his school days. To give a gift of it, he has served as the head of Scouts and Guides and numerous of achievements, awards, and lots of achievements he have done in his school days as well. He started his Rotaract journey as a volunteer and then became a member of Rotaract Club of Sri Lanka in 2009. He took the lead of District 3190 as the Golden Jubilee DRR in 2017-18. During his term as the DRR, Rotaract District 3190 reached greater heights and spread its glory to the farthest miles by entering into the India Book of Records and also being the top 100 record holders of Asia recognized at the World Stage 2017. During his term, the district was recognized as the best district in overall club growth among the 43 districts comprising of 8 countries competing for this award in South Asia. The Outstanding DRR in Rotaract South Asia by RSMDIO, along with various other presidential citations, district citations, and recognitions being awarded to him, added as a golden feather to his hat. Currently serving in Rotaract South Asia MDIO as Sergeant at Arms after completion of a year in board as one of the directors. He continues to contribute to the Rotaract movement as district trainer of Rotaract District 3190, alongside being a visiting trainer for various other districts in South Asia. So it is our opportunity, and definitely our Rotaractors would learn so many things and definitely be trained with the Rotary.org's topic for the day today. And definitely they won't be facing much problem ahead in this particular section. With all the warm wishes and hearts, we welcome you, PDRR Naveen Senna. Over to you, Naveen.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Tasneem. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, guys. It is a great privilege to be a part of District 3250 Spits, the E edition for the very first time. Congratulations, everyone. Best wishes. Tasneem and Anmol have assigned me this role of handling this Rotary online tools to you guys. So with no further ado, I would love to go ahead and present you guys a small demo of certain things. Of using Zoom, Google Meets is quite tricky. Okay, I'm just trying my best to get my presentation on. Just give me a second, guys. Is my screen seen, Tasneem?
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, just a minute.
Yes, sir, it's it.
Okay, it's seen, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Cool. Okay, guys, so just taking you across Rotaract. When we talk about Rotaract, you definitely would know the spelling of Rotaract. The entire session that I'm going to handle for the next 15-20 minutes is going to revolve around our Rotaract theme or Rotaract motto. If you guys weren't sure of what our Rotaract motto is, everyone assume it to be fellowship through service. Let us make it clear for all of you here, presidents, the future leaders. The Rotaract motto is self-development, fellowship through service. It is not just fellowship through service. It's self-development. What you're going to develop yourself as future leaders in various aspects is the major motto of Rotaract. So the entire training module is going to be based on this particular motto so that it becomes easy for you guys to understand Rotary.org. Okay, so the first thing that everyone should know is the motto. So when do you know about a particular motto? When you guys actually sign up. So how you gonna sign up is based on this. Go to my.rotary.org. You have two options, register or sign in. If you guys haven't used this particular portal anytime before, ensure that you register with a particular mail ID. Okay, Tasneem, I hope this screen is also seen, right? The website screen.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, perfect. So this is a page, guys. So you can go to this page in two different ways. One is go to simple rotary.org. From there, you can go to this My Rotary. It will redirect you to myrotary.org. Okay, there you can sign in. I just have used a sign in of my serving president of one of the clubs here in 3190, because everyone should understand one thing. Every individual have a different access. A member has a different access, a president has a different access, and a DRR has a different access in myrotary.org. So a president gets an additional access of handling your club better. So I have used one of my club president's mail ID for logging in. So next is the first two words of our motto, self-development. Self-development is what you groom yourself as leaders, but at the same time, you will be a definite better Rotaractor when you know certain things about Rotaract. So this is self-development, self-learning kit of Rotaract in particular. So when we use the first two words, where is this resource repository that you can find is simple. You can sign into myrotary.org. You have a section called Exchange Ideas, Club Connections, and Rotaract Clubs. You can reach the same destination in other ways also. I would definitely share across this particular presentation to Tasneem, and you can fetch it from her. As I repeat, Exchange Ideas is the first section in your portal with your presidential access. You have Club Connections, go to Rotaract Clubs. That's where you go to delve more into Rotaract. For any beginner or any intermediate Rotaractor, it is very important to understand what Rotaract is. So you can download the basic guide for Rotaract, that is Rotaract Handbook. So you have Rotaract Handbook here. It is a downloadable PDF. So when you open it, you have everything about Rotaract in it. Next, how to start a club. Next year, you being the president, if your club is registered or not, you can also have a check with your parent Rotary. If it is registered, you can check in the next steps that I'll be talking about. If you haven't, then please do ask your parent Rotary to start a new club. Or if they ask saying, we want to start a new club as a sister club for yours, what is the procedure? You have a organization form here. Download this, fill it, and send it across. Okay, so this is the Rotaract Handbook, the recent updated edition of Handbook, which I was just showing, the downloadable file of it. So anything and everything you need to know as a Rotaractor, you can fetch it from here. The different project ideas, the avenues of service, the focus areas, everything you can fetch in this particular section of the page. Going forward, Most of you would be creating your club logos for the upcoming year, right? So when you're using the club logo or creating your club logo, you need to ensure that the visual guidelines are properly followed. Yes, the Rotary organization have a set of visual guidelines for a logo creation also. So that particular section you can fetch it from here. And the list of DRCCs, YSDs, and DRRs from various globe also you can find here. This is a lot of information that you can fetch as a president before you start your term as a president, before July 1st, that is. Ensure that you play around, if not with any other feature of this particular website, but at least definitely this particular feature of this particular website. I repeat, to go here, you need to go to Exchange Ideas, Rotaract Clubs. That's the best learning resource place that you can fetch for Rotaract. Next is the third word of our motto, fellowship. What do you understand by term fellowship? Meeting, greeting, knowing new people, building and enlarging your horizon of friendship, right? So if you're thinking only about meeting and greeting is the only way of fellowship, Rotaract has better other platform also. A platform of Rotaractors throughout the globe. You know, it's a worldwide organization having 180 plus countries having Rotaract as a part of it with 3 lakh plus members. So how do you fetch contacts, connects of every individual? Simple. You can reach this particular place through either this particular process or simply myrotary.org profile work groups, Rotary work groups, or simply go to www.rwg rotaryworkgroups.rotary.org. Okay, simple. So from here you can get connected with any Rotaract club across the globe. Your members can come and ask you saying, I want to fly to that particular place, do you have any contacts? I want to do a project, my relatives, my friends are stuck in a so and so place, so do you have any contacts? This particular site is going to help you on that. I repeat, it is RWG Rotary workgroups.rotary.org. You have something called Rotaract work group here. Go there. You have something called as worldwide Rotaract directory. Once you navigate to it, you can see the options here. 2019-20s district Rotaract representatives of the entire globe you can fetch here, including their contact details. Not only that, you also have contact information of Rotaract clubs across the globe. Just giving you a sample example of it. This is 1920s Rotaract club contact information. This has over 300 pages of data. Only request for any of you presidents who are going to take in charge in the coming year, ensure that this information is very confidential and not spreading across as a normal forward in all the groups, because once it is getting spread across, definitely it is going to go to wrong hands and people are going to definitely make use of the contact. Let's not have a data breach. Okay, Tasneem, can you tell any one of the active clubs this year in your district?
Yes, there are
Or
many,
your home
but
club?
the most,
Your home club.
yes, my home club is there, but I found the most active club is St. Xavier's College, Ranchi.
Xavier's College, right?
Yes, you can check it up on there.
I with Ranchi. Okay. Or let me use your district code 3250. Yeah. I have a list of your district's contact details here. Can you guys see my screen? 3250. So all the active clubs which have got
Yes, it is.
reported
Yeah.
for the current year, you can see the club name, you can see the contact detail with that particular person's contact number also. Okay. This is just a small example that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, you have contact details of all the registered presidents for a particular term. Now you won't have access to it. When you get access as a president, that is from July 1st, you will be able to get access to all those things. That is how you can get connected with anyone across the globe when you're planning to travel. Third, last two words of our particular motto, through service. When we talk about service, I would differentiate in two ways, Rotaract service and avenues of service. So when we talk about Rotaract service, it is very important for you guys to update your club details, to update your member details, to apply for RA presidential citation. Okay, so RA presidential citation next year, the guidelines are going to be different. So let me not confuse you guys by giving a different pathway to go into it now, and later if it changes, I don't want to be a misguide to you guys. So I'll just show you how to get your club details and member details updated. Okay, so that you can do using manage. Manage is one particular place for you guys to play around with everything that you need to update with respect to your club. So when you go to manage, you have club administration. Go to club administration. You have the same file here. Can you guys see you have something called as update member data, update club data. So update member data, you have two options, that is add, edit or remove Rotaract member, add, edit or remove Rotaract club officers. That means your board of directors. So you can add, edit or remove your board of directors also. One thing that you can request from your current presidents is ask them to assign you as the president-elect of your respective club. Only a president can have access for editing the member details and club details. Please ensure your club president does it. That's one thing. And during your tenure as a president, ensure that you guys update all your club member details, because it is very important for them to have their identity on RI portal. Everyone who are active can say, I'm a Rotaractor XYZ, I'm a Rotaractor ABC, but until and unless they have no ID, even their resume will not have any weightage. Even if you want to go for higher studies somewhere abroad, your member ID is a definite mandate. Okay. Can you see you have an option for assigning current year officers, incoming officers. So when you have incoming officers, please ask your current president to update this, add incoming officer and the president details. That means your details are supposed to be updated over there. Okay. First, for them to update your detail as a president-elect, you should be added as a member. So I don't want to play around with this because this is not my club's details. So that's about your third option, that is updating your club details and member details. Next, about avenues of service. You need ideas, you do projects, you want to showcase it, you want to show to people, you want to report it to RA. So one particular place that you can do it is Rotary Showcase. So using Rotary Showcase, you can upload your projects to RA in their particular portal. Okay, so for that, you can use this particular portal. One thing is, if you have any doubts, you can work around with this particular process. When I was talking about citation, let me also tell where you will fetch your citation details. Your citation details, you can fetch from this section, that is news and media section of your portal. At the same time, you can also talk about applying for the Rotarian magazine. So this is another important thing where you keep getting updates of your particular worldwide activities that's happening. And when we are talking about this one, updating your Rotary Showcase, your Rotaract projects, you can go to Take Action, Rotary Showcase. That is your option to update your details. One more thing is, this was a very useful tool, Rotary Ideas, where you can easily get funded for your projects also. But unfortunately, from July 1st, it is going to be discontinued. So I don't want to talk more about that. So project showcase is this. You can add your new project, you can browse your projects, your club projects, and you can get lots of ideas by this particular portal. This is a shot I want to take because this particular website is really too vast, guys. So I can't cover everything within a span of 20 minutes. So I wanted to make you guys understand the portal in 3 simple steps: self-development, fellowship, through service. So that is a short presentation from me. Open for questions.
Thank you so much, Naveen. It is really fruitful and would definitely help our Rotaractors and the president-elects to efficiently work on this. I request all the Rotaractors that whoever is having any question uh, uh, or any doubt onto this, they can shoot up their question right in the chat box. Please write down your questions in the chat box that will be answered by today's trainer, PDRR Rtr Naveen Senna. No questions coming out. That is, the session is entirely clear to everyone, or maybe you are not having any doubt regarding this. Do I consider that? Okay, we'll wait for another 1 minute for the questions. Okay, yes, the first question is from Ashbah Jawed. Can we update our projects in the Rotary website?
Yes, that's what I was showing about Rotary Showcase. Rotary Showcase is a place where you can add your projects. Basically, this particular feature is not for you to do a regular reporting, but ensure that your club projects are somewhere listed on a Rotary International portal. Anyone, anywhere can ask you, what have you done? You can simply give them a link saying, this is a project that I have initiated. Why don't you go and have a look? So Rotary Showcase is a good place for you to update your project.
Okay. Thank you so much, Naveen. The next question is from Akash Jain. Please tell something about RI presidential citation. If a president has not uploaded the details of the club project yet on RI website during the continuing year, could they mention now altogether?
No, as I said, with respect to RI presidential citation, every year the guidelines are different, the tasks and the points are different. So few years back, it was 3 tasks. If you complete, you will get a presidential citation. Later, it was changed to 5 tasks. Now 7. Now they have differentiated it as sections, and based on those sections, there are something called as mandates, something called as options. So every year the RI citation is different. So the start date for you to consider your project is July 1st. You can't have last year's projects considered this year for Rotaract citation. And as of this year's stand, a Rotaract club president cannot directly apply for a citation. It should either happen from your club advisor, that means your Rotary's advisor, or your parent Rotary president, or your DRR. Only these 3 people can apply for a particular club citation. Rotaract club president can't. So that's the reason we are not clear of what guidelines will be set for next year. But the start date for your citation application is July 1st. No projects before July 1st. Don't have it as a habit of taking last year's projects for the credit of this year's. Simple.
Okay. Thank you so much, Naveen. The next question is regarding the membership updation. The member said that when he signed in to the website, he didn't found the option to update the club members. So what he can do?
Okay, no, as I already said, now you definitely won't have an option to update any club members because your role as a president will be activated only from July 1st. Provided if your president have already updated your details, else there might always be a lag. But July 1st onwards only, all the presidents will have the presidential access. So now you can't
Okay.
add or make any changes because, as I said, only the president will have access to do those updations.
Okay. Thank you, Naveen. The next question says, is it
Okay,
necessary
okay.
that we have to do?
Tasneem, sorry to
Yes.
cut you down.
Okay,
I
sure.
think the same
Yes, yes, yes. I
person,
have seen the chat.
yeah, is tenure is 1920. But do you have a presidential access? If you can't update a member or club details, then your details is not kind of listed. Which club you belong to? DBM, C.
It is TDMS B.Ed College.
I'll just I'll just check in the same Rotary work group whether to see if your name is actually updated. Your name is Yaman, right? Okay, fine. Okay, you can move to the next question. I'll come back to this question after
Okay,
a while as I'm checking in the back.
definitely, Naveen. The next
Yeah.
question says, is it necessary that we have to do every year RI citation if the member remains sane?
If the member
I repeat,
remains in.
yes. This.
Yes, is it necessary? Okay. Yeah, it is very important to get RI citation on a yearly basis. It is very important because that's where a president's efforts are going to be recognized. You might get district awards, you might get Rotary sites awards, but when it comes signed directly by the Rotary International President, that is one added value addition for a presidential tenure. So if you're considering that as a value addition, definitely yes, RI citation is of great help.
Okay, thank you, Naveen. The next question is from Akash Jain. He says, I'm a serving president of Rotaract Club, so could I upload the project details for the continuing year?
If you are a serving president, then your access to RI website will be discontinued on June 30th. Okay, so if you have updated your president-elect details, then the access goes to him, else your access anyways is going to be discontinued. So you can't upload any or update any changes based on presidential access, but keep it in mind, any member of your club can actually update a project, can add a project to a club. That means even a project chair can add a project, but a president will have other accesses also.
Thank you so much, Yatin. I guess the questions are done for the day, and I have completed it exactly on time. So thank you so much, Naveen, for being here
Yeah,
with us
Tasneem,
today.
before we go to that, I would like to add on to the question of Yaman. Yaman, I just checked
Okay,
in
okay.
Rotary work groups. Your name is not updated as a current president. So check if you can update it. If that updation is done, probably you can have access to updating, editing your club members and the club details. Over to you, Tasneem.
Okay, thank you so much, Naveen. So I just would like to thank you in one or so many words that thanks for being here with us today and for guiding our Rotaractors and training them with the best way you can, that too within such a short span of time, and making them learn about Rotary.org, which would definitely help the president-elect to continue their year smoothly and to do all the efficient works required by them over there. So thank you so much, Naveen, for taking out your time from your schedule and sparing it to us for the training session. Thank you so much, Naveen, for being here with us today. Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine. Congratulations and all the best to you and the entire president-elects. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Naveen. Over to you, Shivam.